awesome! I came to
Look in my eyes, what do you see?
say goodbye to the good old days. You're never coming back. Watch your future fade.
I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh.
There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray.
Neon lights, Nobel Prize when a mirror speaks.
Alright, how you guys doing today? I'm here to give you guys my early prediction on how the triple threat match for the WWE Championship is going to go. I understand SummerSlam is in 2 weeks, and if anything, I should be doing my Hardcore Justice predictions because that's this Sunday. But anyway, for next Sunday's SummerSlam, it's pretty easy to tell that either John Cena or CM Punk is going to walk out with the WWE Championship. I'm pretty sure they're not going to throw the title back on the Big Show, because that's just a ratings loser. There's no point in doing it. There's no point in having the Big Show win. Now, there's two ways that come into my mind right now that the WWE can go with this triple threat match. They can either have CM Punk win, or they could have John Cena win. Now, before you guys jump on saying Punk should win, let me get to it real quick, how it would make sense. Let's start with how Punk could win. Say, Punk has him up for the Cena up for the GTS. Since we all know Punk is kind of a scrawny guy, he can't really he wouldn't be able to pick up the Big Show in a GTS position. He picks up Cena in the GTS. Cena somehow reverses it, gets Punk out of the ring. Big Show goes for that knockout punch. Cena dodges it. He hits that big AA. He hits the FU. I don't call it the AA. That's the PG name for it. I call it the FU. And he hits the FU, and then before Cena can go for the cover, Punk comes in the ring. He kicks Cena in the head, throws him under the ring or something, and covers the Big Show 1, 2, 3. It would make sense because we finally see Cena get the better of the Big Show, but we still see CM Punk get the win because we all know CM Punk can't get himself disqualified at all. He can't get counted out, or, he only has to win by a pinfall or submission. He can't win by count out or disqualification in this sort of situation here. Now, the way Cena can win, and I'm more leaning towards Cena winning, because, well, okay, this is how I think it could go. Punk can have, like I said, Cena up for the GTS or something. Cena, he gets out of it, does eventually get Punk out of the ring. Or he could just hit the FU on Punk and get the win. I still have that thinking that John Cena is going to pin the Big Show, and then the next night on Raw, Punk goes in the ring saying, well, I didn't get pinned, so I deserve a championship match and blah, blah, blah. So we can play up the whole fact with Punk not being, he wasn't the one that got pinned. So therefore Punk would be able to get that championship shot that he should get. I mean, obviously he would be able to get one anyway because of the rematch clause, but that's how they can keep the storyline going and say, hey, you won my title and I didn't get pinned. So you can do that. It makes sense seeing Cena win, though. As of right now, I'm thinking Cena's going to win because I think the feeling, I don't know, I have a feeling The Rock is going to try and show up somehow, but before Royal Rumble. I think he already did say he was going to try and show up before the Royal Rumble. But I don't think. And then if Cena wins the championship, we could be looking at Rock versus Cena too. Which, like I said, I hope it doesn't happen. It's a once in a lifetime for a reason. It failed the first time. It didn't live up to the expectations at WrestleMania. So why would it live up to the expectations at the Royal Rumble? You know what I mean? He didn't plan this a year in advance. He planned this in a good 8 months in advance. But it would make sense having Cena win, go into the match with The Rock, because I know WWE's going to be like, oh, well, people bought WrestleMania to see John Cena and The Rock, so let's give it to him again at the Royal Rumble. And then you do that, The Rock's probably going to eventually, he's going to win. Cena's going to get butt fucked. He's not going to get a championship match again. And then somehow, someway, Punk is going to win the Royal Rumble. And we might have Rock and Punk at WrestleMania 29 for the WWE Championship. Now, anything is possible. WWE they could throw Triple H in the Royal Rumble and have him win, and Triple H and Rock can finally face off at WrestleMania. Yes, that was supposed to happen at WrestleMania 2000, but WWE decided to throw the Big Show and Mick Foley in that match for no apparent reason. But the Triple H and Rock match that we desperately wanted to see at WrestleMania 2000, Triple H can win the Royal Rumble. Rock wins the WWE Championship. There we go. The Rock versus Triple H at WrestleMania 29. And we finally be able to see them face off at WrestleMania. They could do that. But I do think WWE is very high on CM Punk right now. I do think that if Cena were to go down with an injury somehow, Punk would be that guy to take over for John Cena and be kind of the replacement face of the company until Cena comes back from his injury, and then somehow Cena and Punk get into it, and then Cena reclaims his spot as the face of the company. But that's what I'm thinking they're going to have, and Big Show's going to eventually go into nothing. He's eventually just going to fade away, and then he's probably going to turn face again sometime in the next 3 months, because I hear John Laurinaitis is coming back sometime after SummerSlam. Big Show's probably going to turn face in the next few months, and then Big Show goes right back to being the goofball that he always has been. Well, maybe not always has been. In WCW, they used him right, but WWE, they fucked him up, but whatever. I do think Big Show's going to after this match, I don't know where Big Show's going to go. I really don't know. They can throw him on the SmackDown brand and have him feud with Sheamus if Sheamus does not walk out of SummerSlam with the championship. But yeah, they can have Sheamus take on Big Show, and Big Show is, I guess he's hated. I guess there's still some people that actually cheer for him. I'm not one of those people. I really don't care. Big Show is pretty funny as a heel, but he's got some entertainment with him, but he still can't wrestle to save his life. He can't do any of that, you know. But that's just my thoughts on it, Punk and Cena eventually go into their scheduled feud. Cena wins the championship. Punk says he didn't get pinned in the match, so therefore he gets a rematch. And then there you go. Cena takes on Punk at Night of Champions in September, and Cena probably wins against Punk. Punk goes into another feud with, I don't know, probably John Laurinaitis again, because I heard John Laurinaitis is coming back, and then we can have the corporate officer take on the Rebel, just like we saw in the Attitude Era with Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. I don't like how they tried to bring that back with Punk and Laurinaitis, but anyway, that's just my thoughts. Cena, I think, is probably going to win the championship. It makes a lot of sense, but anything can happen. I do think somehow Punk is going to win the Rumble, or somehow Punk is going to get a WWE Championship match against The Rock at WrestleMania 29, and it's going to be Rock versus Punk at WrestleMania. But it's not really much of a blockbuster draw. Who would really pay to see Rock versus Punk? You know what I mean? Punk isn't really exactly that face. He's not that guy yet, He's not that top money draw for WWE. Cena is. That's why it would make sense seeing Rock versus Cena 2, which is a lot of people are saying. Some people are thinking Brock Lesnar will take on The Rock for the WWE Championship. Some people are saying that Triple H actually might come back to wrestling and he might take on The Rock. But some people are actually saying that The Undertaker could come back and take on The Rock at WrestleMania 29. That could happen too, but I think anything happens right now. I believe what probably, in my opinion, probably will happen is have The Rock and Punk at WrestleMania as one of the main events, and then have John Cena and The Undertaker as the other main event. I have some odd feeling that they're going to have Cena try and end the streak, and then just like all the other 20 or all the other 17, because he did beat Kane and Triple H twice, and Shawn Michaels, so it'd be kind of it would be 16, but no, I was right. It would be 17. I was right. Just like 17 other have fallen, just like 20 other have fallen, and Cena will lose to The Undertaker at WrestleMania 29. That's what I think. That's just my humble opinion on what I believe is probably going to happen from here till WrestleMania. But for SummerSlam next Sunday, I do believe John Cena is going to be walking out of Los Angeles, California with the WWE Championship. You guys can hate that or nothing, but I don't know. It just makes a lot more sense having Cena walk out with the championship, and then he goes into a feud with Punk until a Royal Rumble when The Rock comes back. Anyway, that's my thoughts, and I am out. Give me your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. What do you think about SummerSlam? What do you think is going to happen with The Rock? Is he going to take some part in this whole Punk and Cena feud? What do you think is going to happen? Anyway, those are my thoughts, and I am out. Perry the Entertainer, signing out, and peace out. Thank you guys for watching.
Neon lights.